notice that they have reached a verdict? Are both sides ready to receive the verdict?
State's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Judge.
All right. Y'all did fabulous when we did the guilt-innocence verdict, okay? Same rules apply. I don't know what this verdict is. Can't have any emotions, all right? Let's bring them in.
No emotions. So this cop, he was not qualified to be a cop. They gave him a badge and a gun anyways, and he's like creeping around this lady's house. It was a black woman's house. She had her door open. I think it was a nice summer day, so it looked like, perhaps either a burglar had just walked in, or perhaps it was a nice summer day, so they just let the front door open and let the screen, kept the screen door shut. And that's all he needed for probable cause, that there was probably a prowler. Oh, well, shit, the door's open.
Good afternoon. Juror number one, it's my understanding the jury has reached a verdict. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is it a unanimous verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And please, Deputy Nicholson. Mr. Dean. Verdict reads, we the jury, having found the defendant Aaron Yordine guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the offense of manslaughter, assess his punishment at confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 11 years, 10 months, 12 days. They do not assess a fine. And it is signed by the presiding juror. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Members of the jury, as we went through before, I'm going to call your juror number and ask you if this verdict is your individual verdict. Juror number one, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number three, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number four, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number six, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number nine, is this your verdict? Juror number 14,
So-
is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 15, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 21, is this your verdict? Juror number 31, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 32, is this your verdict? Juror number 37, is this your verdict? Juror number 38, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your verdict will be received and filed. Thank you very much. Mr. Gill, Mr. Brissett, is there any legal reason why sentence should not be pronounced?
No legal reason.
Mr. Dean, it's the jury having found you guilty of the offense of manslaughter and assessed this punishment. It's the order of the court you be remanded to the custody of the sheriff, be delivered to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
So that creepy motherfucker, the way you want your police officers to be is you want them to be upfront and upright. You want them to be upfront and upright. You want them to come into the area with their sirens and their, their cherries and berries and full regalia, full uniform, badge, hat, the whole works. They are the cops. They are the sheriff. And they're going to march right through the middle of town because this is their town. This is the town that they're going to make sure that the law is being enforced in. And they're not going to be a weird, creepy motherfucker like, creeping over here, creeping over there. If they want to, there's a guy in Cochise County, there's this deputy, I don't know his name. He was the jailer and then he was the bailiff. But he says that he became a cop because he, just is an adrenaline junkie. He's an adrenaline junkie. He just wants to get into that action, which is fucked up because I called them several times and they haven't, I don't even know if they've questioned any of the people that have committed crimes. I don't know if they even questioned them yet. But he's an adrenaline junkie. Okay, then go ask Kenny Capin some questions, okay? Mr. Adrenaline Junkie. But this motherfucker, if you're going to arrest somebody, let's assume there is, it is dangerous, right? You could go up to a person's house and they could just, just totally ambush you. Well, there's several things you could do. When you go up to the person's house, you could go, go slow, right? You got your cherries and berries on, so you got the lights, you got the sirens, you got the blue and red lights real, bright. So they know you're coming. They know that you're out there. Now, the reason why you're going to do that, since you're the upright one, you got two velociraptors just right there on the side. You got two police officers that didn't turn their sirens on, who was just, waiting in the background. In case this motherfucker, goes ape shit. You go in as a cop, cherries and berries, full regalia, come right up, arrest the person. Now, that's what a good cop would do. A good, upright cop. I mean, if you're going around the fucking neighborhood, being a weird little creepy motherfucker, you better check yourself because you might not be thinking that you're doing... You might think that you're on the right side, but this motherfucker's creeping and creeping. Let's see if we get to the... He got 11 years, 10 months, which is actually for a life. He only got 12 years. I mean, for a cop, 12 years. But he murdered her. There was no probable cause any crime had been... The door was open. The front door was open, and you automatically thought that there was what? Jeffrey Dahmer was out and about? You stupid fuck. Just like that Lord of the Flies. Motherfuckers, if you're an insecure piece of shit, you're going to be afraid of the boogeyman. Oh my God, is that a shadow? It sure is. And so the guy's a creepy fuck. He saw that the front door was open, the screen door's shut, or maybe it was flapping open or something. I don't know. But he's watched a whole bunch of movies, and that's how the movies begin, when there's something up with the fucking house. So he creeps, and then there's people talking, and they're like, oh my God, there's a guy outside. And they're talking about him. So they're a family, and they're just chilling, watching TV. They was like playing, I'm going to say like some sort of video game. They did the sentencing. Here's, he testifies about why he shot her. He got 12 years. He murdered an innocent person in her own home. Another Breonna Taylor. Why do the cops keep doing this shit?
Yes. Part of your training and tactics that are taught by the city of Fort Worth is when you're going into an opening with two officers, two or more, is there a crossover technique that's taught at the academy?
Yes.
Can you explain that to the members of the jury?
The person standing on the left side of the opening goes to the right on the inside, and the person standing to the right of the opening goes to the left on the inside.
Because of your position at the gate, you're going left, Arch is going right.
Yes.
So that's the creepy fuck. He, instead of saying, hey, I'm the police, I'm the police, here's cherries and berries. And if the person does open fire, you got the other two police officers that's going to be right there. And if you want to be safe, you could drive up and, behind your car, you got an engine, right? They might shoot your radiator, but if you duck down or if you stay down and have some sort of, just kind of peek up over your dashboard, you could drive up. You could drive up, and if they shoot at you, they'll hit the engine. They'll hit all that metal. So you'll be all right. And then you also got, you're a cop. So you have not only the two, boys in blue that's got, your flanks, both your flanks, but you also have, all cops. You're going to have an alert, right? APB, this is all cops, what is it? All cars respond, all cars. They'll call everybody. There are probably some things I could have done better. Aaron Dean just, and basically it's incredible that he got on trial. Was that good police work? He's cross-examined by prosecutors. Part 2, was that good police work? Prosecutor grills ex-cop Aaron Dean over errors, and there's like 100.
I mean, according to you, you still don't know how many people are in this house, correct?
Correct.
You don't know how many of these people have guns, correct?
Correct.
I mean, that's what you're telling us here. You thought this burglary was still an ongoing emergency. Is that correct?
Yes.
But you didn't push Darsh out of the way of that fatal funnel, did you?
No.
You didn't get out of the way of that fatal funnel, did you?
Not instantly. No.
You even tried to open the window to get inside that house, didn't you?
Yes.
You tried to open the window to get inside a house where you didn't know where unknown assailants could be hiding that could be armed. Is that what you're telling this jury?
Yes.
That's your sworn Is that good police work?
No.
And let's go back to this. You said that it was Officer Darch's idea to go in that house, right?
No, we both intended to go inside.
Who was the first one that said, let's get inside there?
Officer Darch.
And then you tried to get into the
wish they would have did the video. Because just when you see the video, when you see what the motherfucker is doing. So if you're a homeowner, let's assume that, okay, the working class family of America is who this whole system is around. So you're a family of 5 and you're eating your nice Christmas dinner, right? And now you got some weird motherfucker creeping over there and all you see is a shadowy figure. People talking, people murmuring, creeping. I'm supposed to assume that's a cop? I'm supposed to how the hell am I supposed to differentiate between a fucking prowling criminal motherfucker and a full-blown police officer? For good or ill, the police have to serve as the example. For good or ill, the police have to serve as the example. You're creeping around my fucking house and now you're breaking into my window? I don't know who you are. I have a right to defend myself. So not only should the murder not have taken place, not only should he not have shot her, she was every much had the right to defend herself. You got a half a second, right? That's why, even when they do the cop knock, boom, 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 boom. This is the police. Open up. And that could be a motherfucker too, right? Any piece of shit can pretend that they're the fucking cops. If you got a weird, creepy motherfucker, is that a cop? Or is that a fucking piece of shit criminal about to do some shit? Sick of these creepy motherfuckers. God damn, I'm so sick of these motherfucking Nazi motherfuckers are just barbaric sons of bitches. They don't know the law. They don't have any morality. The 3 branches of government, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution. What the fuck are you talking about? This guy over here talking about the Constitution. Yeah, liberalism. It's called liberal democracy. And market economy, motherfucker. It's a Washington consensus. That's America 101, you dumb motherfuckers. So, I'll find the video and pull it up. But it's clear. Here, body cam.
Ms. Diener, you may proceed.
Well, here's our hero. Prowler, creepy prowler. What you about to do there, you creepy prowler? I'm trying to get a common law established. Don't rape, don't assault, don't steal, don't murder. I feel like I'm the only person around the SLV who's opposed to crime. Yeah, this is our hero. So you got working class family having a nice Christmas dinner. They had their front door open to get a nice breeze to go through. The stove was too hot, so... And while they're having their nice little Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner playing Nintendo or their new Xbox or PlayStation 15 or whatever, you got some motherfucker out there in the yard. Oh my God, he's on the side. He's fucking trying to get in the window. Why in the hell would anybody assume that that's a cop? Why in the fucking shit would anybody in the world assume that that's a cop? If you're a cop, be proud that you're a cop. Hi, I'm the police. Open up. Get your hands up. Let me see where your hands are. I don't know how much you can really tell of this. And then once the situation's secure and there wasn't any AR-15s, it was just your own damned imagination, quit being afraid of the boogeyman. Quit being afraid of the boogeyman. Just because you're a wicked piece of shit doesn't mean everybody else in the fucking world is. So, not sure if you're able to tell what was going on there or not, but, Yeah, I like the police officer that drives the sheriff's vehicle, has full uniform, and has the badge and the hat and the holstered gun and the sheriff's car. The whole damn works. There is no question whatsoever for the person that's inside their own goddamn house for them to say, is that the police or not the police? Well, there's a creepy son of a bitch out there committing crimes. I guess that's the cops. Must be the cops. That's awful. That's awful police work. And, yeah, what the fuck? There's no way to determine. And frankly, if you're creeping and prowling the way that motherfucker is creeping and prowling, and you say you're the cops, like, fucking too late. No, you're not the cop. No, cops don't act like this, motherfucker. You're some weird, creepy prowler, motherfucker. If the door was wide open, why didn't you just walk in the door, you creepy fuck? Huh? You scared motherfucker? I'm gonna get him from behind. Yeah, they're playing Nintendo. You got nobody from you, motherfucker. You're a killer. You're a fucking rapist, animal piece of shit. You were going around thinking that you was looking for criminals, but you was the criminal yourself. And you're going to go for 12 years. I love that verdict, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of good in the middle, right? Because, if it was just straight up murder, he was trying to do, I guess, police work or some fucking shit. But it immediately just pulled out the gun. There was no escalation of force either. Supposed to use hands and then weapons and then gun. But nope, had his gun pointed right out and then just, calmly, shots fired. No, it wasn't shots fired. It's a murder happened. First-degree murder just took place. Cold-blooded, calculated, even premeditated maybe? I don't know. So I like the verdict because 12 years is that's almost unheard of for a police officer to get. But since it is murder, that life ain't going to come back. And she didn't do a fucking thing. Talk about a perfect fucking victim. What was she doing? Oh, she was playing Nintendo and she was cooking chicken. So they opened the door so the chicken smell would go out the door. She was being a family woman? Yeah, being a family woman. Playing Nintendo, cooking food, caring about her family. And you're a cop, huh? You're one of the good guys. The thin blue line motherfuckers couldn't tell the difference between right or wrong. They would have justified his fucking creepy fucking behavior till the end, to the hilt. Well, he was afraid for his life. That's not what we're paying you for. Quit being so fucking afraid for your fucking life. And the escalation of force. Hands, weapons, gun. Hands, weapons, gun. So, R.I.P. to Atta Tiana Jefferson. I would rather Atta Tiana Jefferson still be alive. But I would like to think that perhaps cops will start to wake up. And maybe the good cops will, keep an eye on the bad cops. And actually the Karens. The Karens seem to be out of control too. I think we need all the good people of all groups to look at their own. I think people need to look within their own groups and see what are the good and the bad and get rid of the bad. Because this shit is bullshit. Thin blue line. So, motherfucking thin blue line dumbass motherfuckers who have no morals or no ethics, who don't read the law, would be like, yep, that guy he should have, that's alright, what he did, that ain't, what the fuck? And you have to be a racist pig piece of shit to fucking think that was so okay, motherfucker. She didn't do a goddamn fucking thing wrong, you racist pig motherfucker, you racist pig motherfucker. God damn. She looked outside her own fucking window. Well, she was playing Nintendo and making food for her family that she loved. And what's fucked up is that middle-class America will ignore shit like this happening because they don't realize, maybe, if they didn't grow up in these shitty fucking neighborhoods, what the fuck are good people supposed to do? If you live in a good neighborhood, you can pretty much keep yourself out of fucking trouble, out of situations, and if something does pop off, cops are generally pretty good. But he goes into the hood, so Tiana Jefferson had to look out, her fucking, over her back for all the fucking criminal motherfuckers. And now you got a cop being a criminal. Now you got a criminal cop right there. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that? The criminal motherfucker, yeah, you got a right to defend yourself, but what do you do with the criminal cop motherfucker? He'll lie, and the whole fucking system usually just rubber stamps his stupid ass. So I'm happy that there's some kind of justice. 12 years is, I think it should have been like 50 years or something, probably for life or something. That it was first degree murder, right? It's almost premeditated. They called him up, and I mean, it's police action, so cut in half, 30 years or some shit. So 12 years, and he'll probably, get out half the time, good for good behavior. So he'll serve 6 years. And so what is he, 30-something years old? He'll be 36. Tiana Jefferson will be dead forever. Did she have a husband? Did she have some kids? Was she able to have, get a job or a career? Make some money? Make a life for herself? That's the end of her chapter. That's the period at the end of that sentence. That's the end of that book. So R.I.P. to Tiana Jefferson and Aaron Dean. I hope you got 12 years to really think about what the fuck you did, motherfucker. Tired of motherfuckers thinking that criminal motherfuckers, well, because you're a criminal piece of shit. You don't know right from wrong. So you see shit go down and you're scared or you're a criminal fuck and you rationalize it, you excuse it, you make a whole bunch of fucking reasons about why it wasn't that's capital fucking execution, man. That's fucking point blank capital execution. Fucking shit. So where is this at? Good job, whatever state this is. You guys are Texas. Good job, Texas. Push comes to shove. Hey, don't mix with Texas. You're a shit cop. No, you go to jail, motherfucker. You murdered somebody. You murder, you rape, you assault, you steal. You commit crimes. You commit major crimes. Yeah, you go to jail. Just because you got a badge and a gun and a hat, then blue line dumb motherfucking piece of shit, that's gang talk. You're going to defend all the crimes that your fucking little gang commits? You're a bad person. We don't need that kind of policing. We need police officers that are fair across the board. Community policing. Preventive medicine is so much cheaper than emergency room medicine. But cops, like I said, a lot of times they're adrenaline junkies, so they just want to go beat up on some poor, innocent schmuck. But when a real criminal's out there, well, where's your adrenaline? We want that adrenaline junkie to go out there. Do your thing, man. But they won't. They'll wait for Johnny Hurley to go out there, then they'll shoot Johnny Hurley and then act like they're the fucking good guys still. Johnny Hurley wasn't getting paid. He didn't have any police protection. He didn't get any police perks. He didn't get to drive fucking, 5 miles over the speed limit and get free donuts and this and that. He stood up and they murdered him. They fucking killed him. R.I.P. Tiana Jefferson. R.I.P.